And hello everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of North Stars Noise. I'm your host Rob Leonard. Your Owen Sound Senior B North Stars had 2 games this past week. Friday night against the very tough Six Nations Rivermen, and then a Sunday afternoon game against the Brooklyn Merchants. This was a litmus test for the Owen Sound North Stars, so let's take a look at the highlights of both of those games. And a shot and scores. Hill to Bland in front. Weiss scores.
That's why he's the leading scorer.
Funny Ray. Ray works around the outside in front. What a goal. Wow. Behind the back. Mike McLeod. Here comes a shot. Scored.
Wide shot.
On this power play, 4-on-3. DiFrancesco out to Thompson. Thompson scores!
That's away. Top shelf.
Now here comes number 9, Tom Montour. Montour scores! What a shot.
And that was not a good goal. That's
Travis Bland back to Weiss. Weiss looking in front. Shot scores! Oh my goodness. Wow. Lets his man go in front. Back out. Montour scores!
It is. This is the way lacrosse should be played.
Scores! Number 88 in the Owen Sound zone with a man wide open in front and scores. Top 2 scorers in the league out there right now, and there's Roger Weiss.
But I tell you, you cannot let that man out in front of the net.
To Thompson. Here's a shot. Scores!
Wide side, that's what I do.
Over to Weiss. Weiss, what a shot. Man, oh man. Owen Sound picks up the loose ball. Now here's Sabalas. Score!
Oh, here you go.
There
I'll take that back.
Barfoot in there. Looked like it just about got him in the face. Shot scores!
Wow.
Wow. Bayshore Community Center, the Six Nations Rivermen defeat the Owen Sound Senior B North Stars by a score of 11-4. Owen Sound's going to go on the power play. Dan Keane shot, scores!
That's the way to hit that inside shot.
Keane trying to go back to where he scored the first goal. There, score!
Good goal.
And now 6 on the shot clock. They need a shot. Over, shot on goal. Here, scores! Back into shot, and it's in.
Oh boy.
Hopefer plays it into Greer. Greer spins. Fires and scores!
That's a good goal.
And shot scores! Plays it into the corner. That's Greer. Back in front. DiFrancesco scores! What a goal by Scott DiFrancesco.
But probably should have been Brooklyn's ball.
Long ball. Here we go. Keane scores! Triolo, he's trying to get inside. Mike McLeod is going to get a penalty. No, they score. Jackson loses his man. Morgan in there, shot, and score. Now back comes DeBroni. DeBroni with some speed in there, score.
Boy, we got to see that in the replay.
There's Triolo. Here's the shot, and they score.
Wow.
To Hewitt. Plays it back across. Triolo scores. Shot. Back to DiFrancesco. And fires and scores. That's what you needed, Zach Ursu. And here comes Spanger. 2-on-1. Ball in front. Scores. And there were the highlights of the 2 games Owen Sound played this past weekend. As you can see in the first game, North Stars fell by a score of 11-4 to the Six Nations Rivermen. The Rivermen showed in that game why they are defending champions, and they set the bar for the rest of the teams in this division. As you can see from that game, very dominant. You take a look at the standings now, up to date. Six Nations leading the way, 8 wins, 1 loss. Then we have a log jam between 2nd and 5th. The Merchants 5-2, the North Stars at 5-4. Merchants having 2 games in hand over Owen Sound at this point. Oakville Titans, after a slow start, have evened their record at 4-4. Ennismore, 9 games played, they have 8 points. So, as I said, a real logjam in positions 2 through 5. And, you know, I'm going to tell you, there's some exciting times ahead for this North Stars team. You may find it odd that I say that after the 2 losses to the 2 top teams in the league, but Owen Sound added 2 new players. Snipers, Scott DeFrancesco and Dan Keene. And in that game against the Brooklyn Merchants, Keene and DeFrancesco each had 4 points on 2 goals and 2 assists. Owen Sound desperately needed those 2 guys to get some offense going for this team. And, you know, adding these 2 guys to an already stellar lineup, heading into the second half of this schedule, things are looking really good for the Owen Sound North Stars and heading towards the playoffs. So let's take a look now at the top team score, or sorry, the top scorers in the league. You take a look at the top. Roger Weiss, as you saw in that the game against the North Stars, I believe he had 4 goals on that night, but what a shot this guy has got. 7 games, 34 points. Wayne Hill, another guy, just a huge sniper on that team with 31 points. You take a look down, there's Tom Montour and Travis Bland, 6 Nations with a lot of players in those top scorers. Owen Sound with no one in the top 10 at this point. But yeah, 6 Nations has really got a firehouse going there. And in conversation with the Brooklyn coaches on Sunday, they said the way this league is right now, anybody can win on any given night. It doesn't seem to matter who you're playing against. It's that tight in the OLA Senior B League for this season. Now, we could take a look at the upcoming games. Season winding down now. Friday night in Six Nations, the North Stars will be there at 8 o'clock, and that is going to be a barn burner. Owen Sound having both the 2 new guys in the lineup should really help, but it's always tough playing in Six Nations. Then they have 8 days off, and they're home again to Brooklyn. In the first meeting of these 2 teams, Brooklyn beat Owen Sound 16-10, but just barely beat them 8-7 in overtime. So that kind of shows you the improvement Owen Sound has made over the course of this season. They play Saturday the 25th at home to Wallaceburg, and they'll play Brooklyn once again. Final home game of the season is Sunday, July the 3rd against Oakville. Then they'll close out the season with back-to-back games in Ennismore. All right, so I guess maybe now it's time for Reach the Stars, and our featured player of the week is Robbie Milnes. Let's hear what Robbie had to say to the 10 questions. And welcome to Reach the Stars. Featured player this week is Robbie Milnes. Rob leading the team in scoring right now. Are you ready for the 10 questions?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, don't be afraid. There's only one rule. One rule in this is if you're stuck for an answer, make something up. You can lie.
All right.
All right? Okay. Question number 1. You're on a sinking boat and bailing for your life. Which teammate would you want bailing with you?
Which teammate? Tyler Gibbons.
Tyler Gibbons. He's gotten 2. Adam Jackson said the same thing. All right. Someone plays a gag on you in the dressing room. Who's the first person you suspect?
Oh, it's the Wolves. I don't know. No, I'd go with Jay McClay.
All right, Jake McClay. All right, Donald Trump's hair, real or roadkill?
Roadkill.
Definitely roadkill. What's your favorite non-game day meal?
Pizza.
Pizza. All right, number 5. If I were to listen to your music player right now, what would I hear?
Classified.
Classified. All right. You know, Adam Jackson listens to Justin Bieber.
Oh, does he now? Hey, to each your own, right?
All right. The teammate with the strangest nickname, who is he and what's the nickname?
I don't even know. I'd go with Gordy, our goalie. His name's Gordy, and we call him Gordy, but that's not even in his name at all.
All right, I love it. That's great. All right. The teammate with the strangest pregame ritual. Or do you have a pregame ritual?
I have some certain things I do. I like being first going out on the floor. I'd say I am pretty weird with the things I do. I put my elbow pad on my left first. I'd say I'm pretty strange.
All right.
I'd go with me.
It goes with the name Rob. That's my name too, right? Yeah. All right, let's see. How many wins do you predict the North Stars will have at the end of the season?
12.
All right, 12. Jessica Beal or Jessica Elba?
Check Jessica Biel.
All right, and number 10, are you a vegetarian? No. Okay, if you were a vegetarian, what food would you miss the most?
Steak.
Steak. Who wouldn't miss steak? All right, thanks, Robbie. Anybody you want to say hello to?
Hi to my wife, my kids. That's about it.
All right, thanks very much for doing this, Robbie. All right, thank you. All right, we want to say thank you to Robbie Milnes for being the featured player of the week on Reach the Stars. And each week we'll have a different player, and answering the 10 questions give you a chance to meet the players on your Owen Sound Senior B North Stars. All right, that's going to about do it for episode 3 of North Star Noise. And we'll be back again next week with all the exciting highlights, all the stats, everything you need to know about your Owen Sound Senior B North Stars. See you then.